guys, and here we go again, another weekday wisdom, a little tip for you again. So it's Tuesday and I look like I've got some weird radioactive glow. It's just the light coming through the window and it's not sunshine. Yes, so it's Tuesday, and if you're anything like me, you're already looking forward to Friday and Saturday, which is the weekend and which invariably a lot of us will go out for meals. And if you are following a healthy lifestyle, if you are trying to stay on track most of the time, you're not necessarily dieting per se, but maybe you're just conscious of what you eat all the time and you want to maintain your lifestyle, you don't want to go completely off the rails at the weekend, then you might start worrying about how do I manage to eat out and stay on track. So I'm just going to give you a few little pointers today that are really, really simple, that will just help, just keep you mindful of what's happening and how to prevent, going completely mental on a weekend. So first of all, from now, say I'm going out on Friday night for a meal. Sorry, I'm just watching a red kite flying outside. It's beautiful. Which has nothing to do with what I'm talking about. Anyway, so say I'm going out on Friday for a meal. So now is Tuesday. So for those Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 or 4 days leading up, what I'll try and do is I will be very conscious of the calories that I'm eating without necessarily calorie counting. Hi, Nina. So I'll keep those relatively low. I might do a couple of intermittent fasts. I'll eat plenty of veg, particularly green veg, some fruits just for natural sweetness, and plenty of lean protein. So in the days leading up to Friday, I'll just keep an eye on what I'm eating and try and naturally lower it without restricting anything. Lots and lots of water as usual, so 2 litres minimum if at all possible, plenty of herbal teas and drinks that are very low or 0 calories, and I don't mean Diet Coke. So water, I particularly like fizzy water, San Pellegrino, so I often mix that with some lemon or lime. Lots and lots of that. And then I would also, if you know where you're going, everywhere has their menus online nowadays, so have a look at the menu online. Some of them even list the calorie content and the macros, so the amount of protein and carbs and those sorts of things. So have a look online. You can decide which is your best option while you're in the right frame of mind. If you decide when you get there you're going to be tempted by all sorts of things and you could, choose the wrong thing, so to speak. So have a look at the menu online. Find what you fancy that's a bit of a treat, but not going too mad, and then stick to it when you get there. And the biggie is don't stress about it. It's just one meal. It's one meal out this week. Don't worry about it because, don't start feeling guilty. Don't get wound up about it because it just leads to stress, and we all know that stress is bad for us. So that's what we do before. When you get to the restaurant, or wherever you're going, I would advise drinking 1 full glass of water, not gin and tonic, not wine, but 1 full glass of water before you order. And I'm not saying you can't have a gin and tonic or a glass of wine, but if you have the water before you order, you're going to stick to the order that you decided beforehand, and you're going to be feeling full before you actually start eating. Then place your order and enjoy your meal. Take it slowly. Be mindful of how and what you're eating. So really, really taste your meal. Taste the flavors. If somebody else has prepared it, it just tastes so much different. Take your time over it. Chew it thoroughly. Enjoy the people that you're with. Enjoy the conversation. Enjoy a nice glass of some decent wine. So go for the best quality wine, and so you only have 1 or maybe 2 glasses rather than something cheap that you'll go and drink a whole bottle of. So really enjoy your meal and take your time over it, but don't feel you have to eat everything on that plate. The tendency is that because you're paying for it, you want to get your value for money, you want to get your money's worth, so I'm going to eat everything. Don't necessarily. And you don't have to have 3 courses. You don't have to have a starter or a dessert. If you have got room for it, then fine, by all means. But, you know, you should feel at the end of your meal on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is starving and 10 is absolutely stuffed, you want to stop at about 8. So you're comfortably full but not stuffed. And remember that your stomach takes, you know, it takes 10 minutes, 20 minutes for your brain to register that your stomach is full. So that's another reason to take your time overeating. So stop when you're comfortably full rather than stuffed. And then after the meal, get right back on track. The very next thing that you eat should be back to your normal healthy lifestyle. You know, don't carry that on for the rest of the weekend. Just get straight back on track. And again, don't worry about it. Don't feel guilty that you've been out and eaten tiramisu or whatever. Don't stress about it. Just get back on with life. And finally, contact me straight away to tell me where you've been and what it was like. And have a wonderful Tuesday it is today. So that's it, a few tips. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Get in touch with me, let me know where you're going, where you've been, and let's get some restaurant recommendations going. That'll be interesting. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you all soon.